Good morning. Today I stand before you to advocate for a crucial shift in our educational system, a shift away from standardized tests. For far too long, standardized tests have dominated our educational landscape, dictating the future of students and shaping the priorities of our schools. However, it's time to recognize the inherent flaws in this system and embrace a more holistic approach to education. Standardized tests are a huge mistake within our school system. They tend to narrow the measure of success. Standardized tests like the SAT, ACT, STARS, and other tests have been the cornerstone of the educational assessment for decades. However, they fail to capture the full spectrum of a student's abilities and their potential. The test primarily measures a student's ability to memorize facts and perform under pressure, rather than measure their critical thinking, creativity, or practical skills. Standardized tests perpetuate a one-size-fits-all approach to education, neglecting the diverse talents, backgrounds, and learning styles of students. This narrow focus on test scores determines the richness of the educational experience and fails to prepare students for the complexities of the real world. The emphasis on standardized testing has created a high-stake environment in our schools where success or failure is often determined by a single test score. This pressure can lead to immense stress and anxiety among students, impacting their mental health and well-being. Furthermore, the stakes are not only high for students, but are also high for schools and educators. Schools that perform poorly on standardized tests may face funding cuts, closures, or reputational damage, leading to a culture of teaching the test and narrowing the curriculum just to get state funding. Standardized tests also have been known to have inequities and biases. They have long been criticized for their inherent biases, which often disadvantage certain groups of students, including minority, low-income student, and English language learners, which are students that do not have English as their first form of learning. Research has shown that these tests reflect perpetual existing of inequalities in our society. Additionally, standardized tests do not account for the myriad external factors that can influence a student's performance, such as socioeconomic background, access to resources, and cultural differences. As a result, they fail to provide a fair and accurate measure of student achievement. It is time to explore an alternative assessment and embrace a more holistic approach to education that values the diverse talent, strengths of every single student. This could include project-based assessment, portfolios, presentations, and performance-based evaluation that allows students to determine their skills and knowledge in authentic ways. By moving from the one-size-fits-all standardized testing, we can create a more inclusive and equitable education system that fosters creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, and problem-solving skills. These are all qualities that are essential for success in the 21st century. In conclusion, the time has come to rethink the role of standardized testing in our educational system. Standardized tests are a narrow, high stake, and biased measure of student achievement that fail to capture the complexity and diversity of learning. By embracing alternative assessment and a more holistic approach to education, we can create a system that values the unique talent and potential of every single student. Let us work together to build a brighter future for education, one that prioritizes creativity, critical thinking, and equity for all. Thank you.